Hello, one and all, and welcome to Dark Vault Gaming. I'm your host, Joe Dark, and today's video has to do with some questions currently being raised by the Fallout 76 community. There are currently millions of players in Fallout 76, and there has been a resurgence of players joining for the first time and players that are coming back to the game, seeing the amount of new content Bethesda has been adding. Now, keep in mind, all this new additional content is free. Now, there have been some questions about PvP. As we all know, Bethesda had removed Nuclear Winter, a semi-popular PvP game option, was removed to use the server space for their newly implemented custom worlds. They did this primarily because there are a substantial amount of players in the Fallout community that are dedicated to camp building. Custom Worlds gives the player the option to build their camp creations in areas that are not buildable in the regular server. You could build on Fort Atlas. You can build at the Foundation. There are Reddits and Discords created by players that are dedicated to camp building and camp creation. Players that create elaborate structures that are incredible, so detailed. Bethesda likes these creations so much that if you send a picture of your camp creation to Bethesda, they may just highlight your creation on their camp creation page. Now, don't get me wrong. There's still PvP in the game, even on the main servers with defending workshops and killing wanted players. Hey, even YouTube content creator Rifle Gaming has actually designed his own PvP area in one of his shelters on Xbox. He designed an area similar to that of Nuketown, a well-known area in the game Call of Duty, where players can enter his shelter, turn off their pacifist mode, of course, remove all of their armor, and equip just a regular, non-legendary handmade with regular ammo. This makes it fair for everybody. They can now compete against other players on that server in his shelter inside a player-created PvP free-for-all arena. It is a very creative way to implement PvP for players that desire that type of gameplay in the regular game. Let's face it, if players really want PvP in the game, they can do it, but it's limited. There is also Fallout World option where players can join the servers that are dedicated to PvP, which is a complete open world dedicated to nothing but PvP survival. It appears that's where PvP stands in Fallout 76 at this time, but players do still ask for it. Even Hunted versus Hunter was taken out of the game not too long ago, as not many players played it. It was basically, you can pick it right from your Pit-Boy, make an announcement across that server saying that there's a team of 4 that wants to do PvP against another team of 4. It was actually pretty cool, but not many people played it, so they did away with it. Now, PvP is not the biggest question that has been asked by the Fallout 76 community. As of late, anyway. We all know in a recent letter sent out by the Fallout community to the Fallout community by Bethesda's art director, John Rush, that Bethesda will be implementing map expansion to the game sometime in 2024. Don't know exactly when. Now, the dev at Double 11 Studios, along with some Bethesda developers, are hard at work on creating this new map as we speak, with the area extending past the southernmost part of the current map in an entirely new area in that of the Shenandoah National Park. When players read this, they read this letter and it triggered their most asked question, their most important question. Will there be map expansion? And will players be able to build in that new area? Now, we all seen the recent addition New expeditions, players travel to Vertibird in an instance to new areas, but those areas have been limited in size and not much of an area to explore. The area contains quests and missions with NPCs and enemies, so the content is good, but just hasn't totally satisfied the majority of players. The big question here, being asked by literally the entire Fallout 76 community, is will there be areas added to the map where players can build camps? Well, as you know, developers and employees of Bethesda and its affiliates, they sign non-disclosure agreements as part of their contract, so they're unable to confirm or even talk about new content being added or worked on. So all aspects of game development are hush-hush until Todd Howard decides to spill the beans because, well, they're his beans. Well, just recently, I spoke to a very reliable source deep inside Bethesda, who, when asked, had said that all the Fallout 76 players who are asking for camp building in the new area will all be very pleased. That was the response from this deep inside source. And one can't get more reliable than this source, trust me. So this statement sounds very, very promising to me. I think Bethesda they solved their memory problem with using the instance to get to these areas. So the sky is now the limit for this game. And remember, all new content is totally free. Won't cost you a dime. Just download it and it's yours. I've been saying this for a long time. Don't give up on this game, people. Good things are coming. Well, that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please feel free to leave me comments in the comment section below. I love hearing your input and suggestions. Watch us on Twitch at JoeDark76 Live. Check out our free webpage dedicated to Fallout 76 at JoeDark76.com. That's JoeDark76.com. Don't forget to like and share to help the channel grow. Subscribe if you haven't already. And you know what to do. If you hit that bell, you'll get notified of all new content. Looking forward to seeing you next time. Everybody have a great day. Excelsior. Take care.